everybody, it's Jen and Lindsey, and we are here today with a semi-pro stenciling project. We are going to be doing a new stencil this time, and it is Life is Better with Cats. Terry Brown, we are here for you. You asked for cats, so we are doing a cat one for you. We're going to be using all products from cdstencils.com, so you can go to cdstencils.com and pick up any of the items that we're using, and any of the lives that we do for CD Stencil or on semi-pro stenciling. You can get all of those items at CD Stencils. You can get them at Cover Distributing too, so at cdwood.com. But CD Stencils is the place that's going to be a faster way to shop because there's not quite as many items on there. So we like to send you over there too. Lindsey runs different sales on that site than we have on the Cover Distributing site. So anytime you're shopping, make sure you check those sites out for deals because we have different sales on each site each week. You have something on sale there always, right, Lindsey?
Yeah. But they're typically not the same
as mine.
Sometimes they are.
Sometimes, yeah, but not very often.
But not very often. Like right now, brushes are on sale.
Right now, brushes are on sale. Guys,
Yes.
If you need brushes, go over to CD Stencils and get some brushes because they're on sale.
Good
And
deal.
you can't go wrong with sale on brushes. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're doing Life is Better with Cats. I don't think it's going to take us too long to do this, but we are going to get this guide done. I love to ask for suggestions, so stick around because I'm probably going to need your help. If you're new to us, Lindsey and I are semi-pro. We call ourselves semi-pro painters because we're just kind of starting into the painting world, but we are having fun while we're doing it. So what better way to learn than have you guys help me through some of these projects? And that's what we do each week here. On Wednesdays, we do semi-pro painting, and that is for Cover Distributing. So cdwood.com is where we send you for that. Thursdays is stenciling. So we send you to cdstencils.com for stenciling and materials and all that good stuff. If you're here, let us know you're here. Let us know where you're from. We always like to talk to everybody when they get here. Got anybody yet, Lindsey?
Yeah, Phyllis is here. She didn't say where she was from, but I know she's from Ohio.
Hi, Phyllis. Thanks for joining us.
Pretty sure she is. Stacy's here from Florida.
Hi, Stacy. You were with us yesterday. Thanks for coming back.
Deborah is from OKC.
Hi, Deborah from OKC. Thanks for coming by us. I love it. We will go ahead and get started on our project. If you guys join us later, that's fine. We'll just keep talking about random stuff because that's what Lindsey and I do. We are showing you our coupon code. This is only good until the 31st. You guys only have a few more days to use this one, all right? Coupon code is 25% off at cdstencils.com, semi-pro 83124. That is going to be good through the end of August, so the 31st. 25% off all items that we use in our lives. So surfaces, stencils, all that kind of stuff is on there. Again, brushes on sale right now at CD Stencils. Is it automatic, Lindsey?
Yeah.
So you don't even need to have a coupon code for that one. So there's that going on. So that's the business. We always like to tell you guys about that because we want you guys to know what we've got going on here. This is the 14-inch Old Springfield plaque. That's the one we're using today. This is the stencil we're doing, Life is Better with Cats. It's got two cute little paw prints on there. So that's what we're going to do. In the interest of time, I went ahead and base coated my surface with Snow White. I like to get that done ahead of time if I can, so you guys don't have to watch me do that. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy one to line up because this stencil is the same size as like the edges here where the bracket kind of comes out. So this is an easy one to line up. I know I won't mess this one up.
That's why I picked it.
It's a happy accident, Lindsey. And by accident, I mean choice. So I'm just going to tape my stencil down. Not everybody tapes their stencils down. I do because I feel like I have more control. So I always try to tape my stencils down if I can. I am going to be using the Spectacular stencil brushes today. So far, I have my number 4 and my number 3 stencil brush out. We may get a bigger one out. I'm not sure. I just love the number 4. I really feel like I can get a good result when I use my number 4. So I have a cat. He's our garage cat. And his name's Arnold, and he's like a yellowy, orangey color. So I decided I'm going to do some of my words in salted caramel because that's about what color he is. Like it's really
close.
It's really close to this color. So I'm going to do that for Better and Cats, and then I have lamp black that I'm going to use. Life is, and then with I'm going to do that in black, and then I'm thinking about the paw prints still. I'm not sure. I brought some gray over. I thought that might kind of be neat just because the bottom of their feet have that lighter gray color to them. They're little pads.
Well, it depends on what kind of cat you have.
That's very true. Do yours not have that? Arnold's is like a grayish color. Are they really?
Well, he's a black cat.
Well, I know, but that doesn't.
And Snow's,
Arnold's
I think
are
they're
like
pink.
gray.
I think Snow's are pink.
Well, my cat's also outside all day. Like
So he's just dirty.
So he's just dirty. He's just filthy. He's a dirty cat. Okay, so we're gonna start at the top and work our way around. I've got Lamp Black here. I've got my number 4 Spectacular stencil brush. That's what I'm doing. I put some paint on my brush and I swirled it around multiple times just to offload some of that heavy paint. We don't want to have any run through. So less paint, less issues with run through. So we're just gonna start here and go around. The reason I love using black is it's so fast. Like you don't need a ton of coats on it. It'll get you such a great crisp image.
So while you're pouncing,
yes.
I just want to welcome Jerry from Fort Myers, Florida, and Deb from Indiana.
Thank you guys for coming in today. I know, listen, I actually should have probably painted this for my mom. She's got 2 cats, and she's got this one that she had. The mom of this cat that she had was a stray that they took her in, and the mom has since passed, but they still have one of her babies. And she got another cat, so this would have been a good one for my mom.
I might take it.
You can take it, yeah. We do all these videos. We've got so many samples sitting around the office. My desk is like covered with all like the little ornaments and stuff we've been doing from semi-pro painting. So I'm gonna have to find somewhere to put those, take some of them home, hang them up somewhere in the store. We're gonna do something with them.
So since we're talking about cats, Jen has one cat.
I do.
Arnold, the garage kitty.
The garage kitty.
And he's a hoss.
He lives his best life though, let me tell you guys.
Does. He's spoiled.
He has heater in the winter. He's got fans in the summer. He has a heated bed thing that he lays on, gets all warmed up. So don't feel bad for him. He's living his best life.
He's pretty spoiled. I have 2 indoor cats that are just as spoiled.
Yes.
And I have Reagan, who is a black cat, and he's named after Blue Bloods.
Lindsay, tell them what you do with all your animals.
Okay, all of our animals, we've done this since me and my husband have been married. All of our animals are named from TV or movie characters. So, and we alternate taking turns naming them. So,
but every name you guys pick fits them.
Right, it does.
To a T.
So, like, for instance, Reagan, well, I don't know. Reagan might not fit his. I don't know, because Reagan's the black cat and he's evil. But Danny Reagan on Blue Bloods is not evil.
No.
We love Danny Reagan on Blue Bloods. Frank Reagan on Blue Bloods is not evil. But anyway, and then Snow is named after Game of Thrones. And he was actually, the funny thing is, he's named after Jon Snow. Funny thing is when he was a kitten, he was white.
Yeah.
He's not white anymore. He turned like a yellowy orange. So it's kind of contradictory that his name is, we call him Snow. But
I think it's hilarious though. Like when animals have a name that like is totally so. I love human names for people, people names for animals. I love that. I think it's so cute. Austin named our cat Arnold, and I don't even know where he came up with Arnold, but like as soon as he said it, it just stuck. And it's so funny because we walk out in the morning and we're like, "Hey Arnold!" Like just like the cartoon.
Jane says, my cat's name is Jack. Guess what his middle name is?
Ooh. Does it have an A and 2 squiggle letters?
I'm not going to say. I don't know. Jack.
Lindsay, you're not.
Well, I know.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay. I didn't either. I said an A and 2 squiggle letters.
Yeah, I heard what you said.
That was good restraint on me right there. Do you see that, guys? Do you see that restraint on me?
But yeah, we had
You had a ton of cats, yeah.
Yeah, my first kitty, my college kitty, and not to be biased, but he was my favorite kitty. His name was Simba.
You don't have favorite animals, Lindsay, just like you don't have favorite kids.
He was my first. He was extra special. He could turn on light switches. He was really smart. His name was Simba. We had a Lion King theme. She said, yes, it starts with A.
2 squiggle letters.
And then we had a Kiara, who was my husband's kitty, and they were raised together. We had Stewie, who was named after the cartoon character.
Yeah.
Stewie is off of Family Guy, and the reason Stewie got his name, Stewie on Family Guy, if you don't want it, he's not always for his mother. And Stewie the cat used to lay on the stairs and try and trip me. So that's how Stewie got his name.
Yeah, he tried to harm you.
And then, yeah, so we have a parrot named Jarrell, which is Superman's father.
But also, like, tell him about your parrot, too.
Well, my parrot, we were told he was...
This is the craziest story.
When we bought our parrot, we bought him as a hatch. And he hatched, and we bought him in Wisconsin, and We had him blood sex, which means they run his DNA just to see what he was. And we wanted a boy because we didn't want to deal with egg laying or anything. So came back 99.9% a boy. And then like 3 years after we had him, right around Easter time, there was an egg in the bottom of the cage. And I thought my husband was playing a trick on me. Nope, our boy parrot started laying eggs. So the blood sexing was incorrect. And we have a female parrot.
Named Drew.
So he doesn't know any different.
He doesn't know any different.
No. But anyway, yeah. And then we have a Rudy, who's named after a football player.
But you know what? That suits him, Lindsay.
It does.
That name just suits him. Like, I see, like, you look at him and you just, I don't know. I see it.
Well, his pound name was Luca.
I don't like
it.
Doesn't,
yeah, Luca doesn't go. And then we have a Jamie. And Jamie's after Outlander, and Jamie in Outlander has red hair. Jamie is red.
Yeah.
Red
he
Jamie.
is like brownish red, but he's red. He definitely got red in him. Yeah.
And we had a Grissom.
Yep, you did.
He was a beagle after CSI. And we had a Jasper from Twilight.
Lindsay's had a million animals. I would
have a million
5.
more, but my husband will divorce me. So.
We had Houdini, which was our cat that we snuck in to the car on our way home from Brad's mom's house when we were visiting. And we were like halfway home before he even realized there was a cat in the backseat with the kids.
Thus the name Houdini.
His name was Houdini because we didn't call him that right off the gate. Right out of the gate. We kind of waited a little bit, kind of see what his personality was. We just called him Kitty for a long time. And then all of a sudden he started like disappearing. Like literally we would go to bed at night and our doors would be locked and he'd be in the house. We'd get up in the morning and he'd be outside on our front steps. And we were like, how in the world is this cat getting out? We don't know what he did or how he did it. And one day he Houdini'd himself outside and never came back. So he either got hit by a car or living in somebody else's house right now. I'm not sure. Or eaten by a bear. Who knows? A coyote. It could be anything.
A bear?
It could be.
In Milford Center?
It could be. It could be.
I'd put my money on a coyote.
Oh, sure. It probably was a coyote.
But
this looks good. I love black on white. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Hello, Terry. This one's for you.
Yes, Terry. We're working on Life is Better with Cats. And we're doing this on our 14-inch old Springfield plaque. All this stuff is available at CD Stencils, guys, so you can hop right on over there and grab this. I know you're going to want to get this. Okay, so I think we're good with black. I like this a lot. Okay.
Did you have cats when you were a kid?
No, we only had one dog. We had 2 dogs, but one of them they had to put down because it was getting grumpy and it bit my sister. Yeah, and we were little, so they had it put down. And then my parents never had a cat until I moved out and went to college. Mm-hmm. But my dad loves cats, so he would he'd coax the strays in from outside, and then my mom would have to take them to the vet and all that stuff. But yeah, we didn't. But we've had Houdini and we had Arnold, and then so those are the only cats I've ever owned. And then we had a golden retriever. Oh, we had 2 golden retrievers, actually. We had a male. His name was Bo, and we ended up giving him to my in-laws because they lived on a farm, and he needed to run. He needed space. So we gave him to them because they loved him. Again, I'm using salted caramel on Better and Cats. So they took him, and then we had Daisy, which was our other golden retriever. She was such a good dog.
She was a sweet dog.
She was the sweetest dog. She had so many medical issues. She had some thyroid issue where her hair would get real coarse and hard and she would itch it out. It was weird. But yeah, so. And then we got Coach, and then we had Bear, but he passed away a few years ago. Turn this so I can see here. And Coach is our little Yorkie, and he is I think we talked about him yesterday. I was saying that he is hating his life right now because he's just old and grumpy, and he does not want to be messed with.
Oh, yeah, I kind of feel like that way sometimes.
Period.
I'm old and grumpy and I don't want to be messed with.
Yeah, that's definitely you, Lindsay, for sure. For sure, girlfriend.
Jane says, we have not had a cat for a long time. First night we had him, he came walking down the center of our dining room table as we were eating supper.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
That sounds like something my Reagan would do.
Yeah, like I know I'm not supposed to be up here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. What you gonna do?
Cats do what they want.
They do.
I mean, they really do. That's just.
I was kind of cracking up yesterday because I was looking at some of our stencil designs, like trying to get some inspiration, right? And so I was looking at our pet designs, and there's one on there that says,
the cats have staff one?
I just pay the mortgage.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that. Cats live here. I was kind of cracking up in my head about that one.
Yeah. Deb says, I do not have a cat, but 2 adorable Yorkies.
Oh, Yorkies are the best, aren't they? When they're good, they're great.
Deborah says she has Yorkies too, 3 of them.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
Everyone's got the Yorkies.
Oh my gosh, does anybody else's Yorkie have to wear diapers because he wants to pee everywhere? Oh my gosh, he's a mess. Mine's a mess.
Poor Cole.
He's a mess. I'm gonna have to take a picture of him in his diaper so you can see it, and you'll be like, "Oh, that poor
Doggy
thing."
diapers are kind of adorable.
They're adorable, I know. And Brad makes fun of me. He's like, "Come here, let me change your diaper." Like he's a little boy, and he just comes right over and sits down, lets him change it. It's hilarious.
It was a lifesaver when our Jasper hadn't needed them. I mean, it really was.
It is. I don't feel like I'm yelling at him all the time because he's losing his mind. He doesn't even he doesn't hear us come in. I mean, like he thinks he went out he doesn't think he went to the bathroom even though he did. So he comes in and pees in the house after he's been out 15 times. So he is living his best life. But yeah, I don't feel like I'm yelling at him like, "Coach, why are you peeing in the house? Don't do that." Luckily, it was always on our towel and not on our carpet.
Terry says she has Weagle and Puff Puff, and neither get on the counter or table, but Weagle has to have the water turned on in bathtub or sink to drink. My dad's cat was like that.
That's funny.
He would follow you in the bathroom and jump on the bathroom counter and look at you until you turned on the bathroom sink. So
seriously?
Yeah.
That's funny.
He wasn't spoiled or anything.
No, not at all. Not at all. Cats are funny animals, though. They really are. They have such personality.
And our 2 cats are polar opposite. Like Snow, all he does is lay around and sleep and eat. That's what he does. His life revolves around sleeping and eating.
I don't blame him. That's what my life wants to revolve around too. I just have a job I have to go to.
Right. Reagan's life revolves around tormenting everybody and everything in the house. So, especially the dogs.
Let's be honest. Whose house is it?
His.
Exactly. He does just exist in it.
Yeah.
He lets you stay there and feed him.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions as we're pouncing along and talking about our animals? It's so nice to come in here and just chit chat about regular stuff, isn't it? I think it's good. I think it's nice. We all like to have a little conversation in our lives. So
we were actually talking at lunch. We were watching a TikTok. Jen's got this favorite TikTok. It's a little monkey.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And it had a soup pot.
Caitlin Grace?
Caitlin
Ray, that's it. Yeah.
And it had spatulas and spoons, and it was stirring. And the soup pot wasn't on the stove.
No,
but the monkey was
stirring. He was sitting, and even then he was sitting in it at one point, she was. I think it's a girl. But anyways, it's so funny. It wears little diapers, and it's so cute. And it's always pounding stuff. It literally takes stuff and then does this with its hands, it pounds it and moves it. It's hilarious. I would like to have a monkey, but they're a lot of work.
And some places won't let you have them.
Right.
Could you imagine?
Oh my gosh.
Got a pet monkey. We came to work with it.
I mean, Maddie would lose it.
Yeah.
Because she would be barking at it.
Maddie, if you don't know, is Chris and John's dog. And she comes to work every day. And she's not fond of other animals.
No.
She really isn't.
She's not mean.
She's not mean. She is.
She's a scaredy cat, is what it is. And everything makes her scared.
And she's set in her ways.
She is.
And it's her mommy and nobody else's mommy.
Yes, and keep stuff away from her.
And she's very attached. When sometimes they drop Maddie off if they have to go to one of John's doctor's appointments.
Yeah, and we don't sit.
She won't eat.
She won't eat. She goes on a hunger streak.
Except chicken tacos.
Yes, she will eat chicken tacos. You're not wrong about that. It's so funny because every time she's with us, we're eating out today because Maddie's here. We gotta make sure she eats. We're the coolest aunts that give you all the snacks when your parents let us stay over. So we just give her
shredded chicken and a plain taco.
We tried to give her a donut one day, and she wouldn't eat the donut because her mom was here. Now, if her mom were here, she would have eaten it, but she didn't eat it.
The one thing she will eat is a shredded chicken taco.
Yes, and it's Cheetos.
Oh, and Cheetos. She loves Cheetos.
She loves Cheetos. She eats what Dad eats because Dad always shares with her at lunch.
Yeah. And it's so funny. He gets mad because she comes up and noses him.
Yeah.
And we're like, wait a minute, you're the one that's feeding her
Yeah.
Cheetos.
She's going to 100% when she sees and smells those Cheetos, going to be like, hey, Dad, don't forget I'm down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Got my second coat of salted caramel going on here.
Terry says she likes the color, but thinks she will use some gray somewhere. Jen's thinking
I have
about
some
doing
gray,
all the
yes.
paw prints.
I've got some gray pool, Terry. I got some gray pool. We're on the same wavelength, my friend. I'm thinking about maybe the paw prints, or I don't know yet. I've got some gray though. Maybe even shading the outside of it with gray and then pulling the paw prints in that way. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. My brain's still working. I think that it's really cool to come in here and work on stuff like this when you guys are like here to talk to me about stuff. I don't feel like I'm actually painting. I just feel like we're chatting and I'm just staying busy, you know? I love it. So are there any other stencils you guys want to see us do? We had a request for the cat, so that's why we did a cat one. We're always open to suggestions. We have a few coming up. We have a football one coming up. And then after we finish this video, actually, we're going to record the one for the, not next Thursday, but the following Thursday. And
because Jen's ditching me for the next 2 weeks, I want you all to know that.
She'll be okay, guys. She'll be okay. She can do it.
I ain't worried about that. I'll be
all by myself. This is our life, guys. This is what we do all day. We say something and then we sing about it.
Yeah.
This is what happens. So we're stocking the store again for the Wicked Warehouse weekend or whatever we're calling it. The open house. I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah, she just made up a new name.
Yeah, Wicked Warehouse weekend warehouse something. I don't even know. But Lindsay and I've been stocking. So I'm working on stencils. Lindsay's working on all the wood pieces. So we're getting that going.
Wow, Terry, you already got that box? That was fast.
We just shipped that like Tuesday.
She said she got it Tuesday.
Well, then we shipped it Monday.
I shipped it Monday, yeah.
That's crazy. Good. Good. Okay, let's see here.
She said any new sales going on? Well, there's always a sale going on.
There's always a sale going on. Let's see what's going on right now. What is on sale right now?
It's the sports stuff.
Sports stuff is on sale now. Yes, sports stuff is on sale right now.
And tomorrow.
Just get sale changes. Let's see.
Yeah, tomorrow it's going to change.
I don't even remember what it is, honestly.
I don't either.
Okay.
Right now on the CD Stencil website, Chris's brushes are on sale through tonight.
Yep.
It's a great deal. You don't need a coupon code.
Nope, get them.
They're 30% off right now. So it's a good time to stock up if you need them. And the great thing about brushes is they ship cheap. So.
Oh, yeah, you can do first class on those bad boys.
Yeah. What else? We got some good sales.
We have a cool promotion that's coming up soon.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've got 2 cool things coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got that other thing that we're going to do too. It's more towards the end of the month. But yeah, in 2 weeks, there's a really cool little promotion that we're going to do.
Starts next Friday.
Yep. I think everybody's going to like that. Yeah. Not this week, next week. So I think everybody's going to like that. And then we got a really cool thing coming up towards the end of the month. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you guys need to really pay attention to your newsletters in the next couple of weeks because there's some really fun things happening here.
Terry says you need to buy one of Chris's larger angle brushes. The half inch.
The half inch, I have it.
She has it. She just doesn't use it.
Yeah, I have it. I use it sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I
She
have
used it a little bit when you weren't here.
Terry, let's be honest, honey. I don't buy brushes. I go get them off the shelf. I only paint here.
There are, speaking of brushes, there are.
Oh, yeah, this is exciting news.
Coming.
Yeah, there are.
Should hopefully be here in time for the warehouse sale.
Yep.
6 got approved.
That's the plan, Stan.
No new style brushes, just different sizes.
Yeah, extending the lines on some of the other brushes that we have.
But there's one that we're like really super excited about because a lot of people have been requesting it.
Yep.
For quite some time.
Yeah, like a long time.
So it's coming.
Yes. So stay tuned for that too, guys. I'm serious. Watch those emails, guys. We've got some really cool stuff happening. We're going to have, we do a sale every week, every single week. So always check our weekly sales.
Every Friday they change on both coverage stripping and CD stencils. Yep. And they're never the same.
Not usually. Unless it's like the whole site. Like sometimes we'll do stencils at the same time.
Yeah.
But not normally.
Okay, so Terry said, how about an 1/8 inch stipple type rope? Like, you mean like a deerfoot stippler? Because if that's what you mean, like a deerfoot, it's in the works, but it's one that...
It's not been perfected yet.
Yeah, we've been working on it for some time.
Yeah.
Chris isn't happy with it. And Chris doesn't release a brush until she's happy with it.
She won't put her name on it if she doesn't like it. And so it's got to meet all of her
So it is in the works. I think we've had 3 prototypes now.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. What's the... I thought there was another style brush that she was working on. I can't remember. Yeah,
I don't know a lot of that
stuff. The
stuff.
deerfoot for sure she is working on, but it's not going to come. I wouldn't think it's going to come this year.
I don't think
I'm thinking it's going to be a next year thing. Because like I said, she's done 3 prototypes and she hasn't been happy with them.
Yeah.
The 6 that are coming.
A lot goes into Chris's brushes. They really do. It's a lot of back and forth between her and the manufacturer and like what she's good with and what she's like, no, I don't like that. I don't want that.
It's about hair.
Yes. And the length and yeah.
And if she's not happy with the handle, I mean, it's like everything. Like
it's a lot. Yeah.
She's very finicky
about
it.
And as she should be though. They're hers. She's put her name on it.
Because if she doesn't like it, she won't use it,
which means we won't sell it if she doesn't use it. Because you guys listen to what she has to say. You like what she has to say.
So yeah, the 6 that are coming are just extending sizes on the brushes, but one we're super excited about.
Yes,
because it's been
happening for a bit. Yeah. We knew it was coming. We just weren't sure.
But it was one of those ones that it wasn't
quite right.
It wasn't. Yeah, and she kept sending it back. Yeah. So.
All right, we are almost done with our better. I just got a little bit of like marble done in some of these letters, so I just want to make sure that I'm getting good coat.
And there also may or may not be another painter's pal in the works.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I can't tell you what it is.
I heard about that this morning. I didn't know that. She's been talking about a couple of different ones, but I didn't know that they were going to be
probably be done.
That's what I'm thinking. Dad will probably take care of that while I'm gone.
Excuse me. I'm over here yawning.
Tell her to wake up, Jeff. It's not time for naps yet. So what's everybody else doing today? Lindsay and I'm wrapping up my work week and month, I should say, because I won't be back here until middle of September now. Yeah. So I'm wrapping that up. Subscription boxes are almost, I would say probably 95% done. So I just got to put a few more together because I ran out of time yesterday doing lasers and stencils and all that fun stuff. So, subscription box will be shipping around the 15th of September. And then we will do an unboxing when I get back. So you guys might have it before
because
I get back.
Have to stagger ship them.
Yeah, because she's going to have to be doing them all. Because I usually take care of that while she's doing other stuff. But I'm not going to be here. So Lindsay's got this. So that's happening. And then... let's see what the sales, the promotions that we have going on, the warehouse. So we have that coming up in October. So we're going to be open to the general public, which we are not normally.
2 months from tomorrow.
Yeah, 2 months from tomorrow. Yes. So we'll be open. You can come shop. You can come talk to us. You can come check out all of Chris's stuff. Linda O'Connell will be here. And she and I are going to do, I think, a video or a live or something. We're going to do something. And then... she's going to be like, Jen, I'm going to show you how to shade with this big 1/2 inch angle. And I'm going to be like, Linda.
Speaking of.
Lurking Linda?
Well, she says, okay, I'm out of hiding, though. It's been fun. I knew you were there, Linda. I just didn't call you out tonight. She said, we need a Jingle Bell Painter's Pal.
I suggested that.
But I can tell you the Painter's Pal is not going to be Jingle Bell.
No. But I suggested that when Chris was doing the Christmas Unwrapped, I suggested that. Because she was talking about wanting to do something with that.
Deb Bloomfield said, Steeler colors. I love it.
It is, Deb. I thought about that as soon as I took the thing off on the side.
Black and yellow.
Yep. Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl. Not really. Not for a long time anyway, because I don't know. I'm only saying that. I'm not a football fan. I'm only saying that because my son loves the Steelers, and I feel like sometimes he says, Mom, they stink. He's not a big fan of their coach, I think is more of what it is.
Boxes? The boxes, that's the Christmas Unwrapped
Oh, yeah.
boxes, the subscription box that goes out quarterly for members.
Yeah, we've already shipped 2. The first one was you get 5 ornaments in each box, and then you get 2 patterns. Either Lindsay or I paint. I like a semi-pro painting pattern. You'll get that one, and then you will also get a Chris Hoy original design pattern that's it's exclusive to just our members of Christmas Unwrapped. And then also the ornaments are exclusive to the members of Christmas Unwrapped. So if you're a member and you want to order more, you can. You just got to call us. We don't have them on our website for everybody to buy. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. All right, now I think I'm going to do gray for my paws. I think that's my plan. I think that will be the best option here because I want it to be a little different. All right. So let's do, I have slate gray. We're going to do our paw prints in slate gray. I could see somebody doing something really cool, like painting a cat across the bottom of this, Lindsay. Like, oh, the cat laying down. I could totally see.
Why don't you show us?
Oh, yeah, you want me to draw you a cat? Oh, my goodness. She realized who she's talking to. All right, this is a number 3 Spectacular Stencil. I love this brush. I don't think it gets enough credit, but I love this brush. To me, it's perfect for when you're working on like smaller areas like this because you can get around and I can watch that I don't over stencil into another image. See how close I am here? Instead of taping that off, I can just go slowly around that area. Fill that right on in there. Does anybody have any questions yet?
No.
No? Okay. Let's see, what else can I talk about today?
Patrice must be West Coast. She said good morning.
Good morning, Patrice.
Good
Thanks for
morning.
joining us. We are working on Life is Better with Cats on our semi-pro paint or stenciling today. So that's this stencil. This was a viewer request, which we're always open to viewer requests. It might take us a bit to get to them, but we will always do them. So yeah, if there's something you guys see on our website and you're like, I would really like to see that stenciled.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We're happy to throw those in with our projects and work on those. Lindsay picks out most of the stuff. She goes out, unless I come in one day. I'm like, I was thinking last night that this would be really cool. And she's like, well, let's just paint it. So that's kind of how these things happen around here, isn't it, Lindsay?
Yep.
Okay, almost finished with these 2 paw prints. I don't think we're going to need 2 coats on this either, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm always amazed at how these stencils turn out. Like once we're finished with them, I'm always amazed at how cool it looks. So here's a question I have for everybody.
Uh-oh.
I know. It's never good when I ask questions, is it? So here's a question I have though. Like, so something like this that has like the breaks in it, right? Would you fill that in? I know Chris sometimes fills those in. She doesn't like
99% of the time fills them in. She does not like the breaks.
She does not like the open words. Do you guys fill that in or do you leave them?
I personally like the breaks.
I think it looks like it's homemade if it's, you know what I mean? Like, as opposed to something you bought and just put up, like you took the time to do something. I don't know. So that's my question. Do you guys fill those in or?
Mary Jane just joined us from Pennsylvania.
Huh?
Or MJ.
Hi, Mary Jane. Why is she in Pennsylvania?
Different Mary Jane.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, Mary Jane. I was like, why is she in Pennsylvania? Okay. That's not where she lives. This one.
Yeah, I'm not good at connecting bridges yet. I'm really not.
I really honestly haven't really tried it.
I tried it once and and maybe I was just being a little critical.
You're very hard on yourself, Lindsay. You are very hard on yourself.
I actually like you said, the homemade look. I like
it. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here.
Terry said if you all
this is pretty.
I like it.
I like it too.
Terry said, if you all cut all the things in my box, they're great. Well, thank you. We did.
Terry, we did. Pretty much anything that's shipping at this point, Lindsay and I have taken care of. Yeah. So that's been Lindsay and I doing all this.
And if it comes messed up, it wasn't us.
Yeah. We'll blame, even if it was us, we're going to blame someone else. Okay. So because I have this gray here, all right, my brain says I have 2 blacks and 2 orange or 2 yellowy, orangey colors. Arnold colors. Okay, so I have this gray. I feel like I need to do something else with the gray. So I think I'm going to shade around the outside of my plaque because I like that softened look. Just want to make sure this is all dried up. Yes, Lindsay.
To answer your question, Terry says it depends on what it is and how it looks.
Okay, all right. Oh, on closing in the breaks. Yeah. Okay, like this wouldn't be a hard one because it would be just the B and the R and the A. So I could see where like, because those, oh, well, I guess with though, I don't know. Okay, I see that, Terry.
Linda says sometimes the bridges work, sometimes they look yucky.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Stacy says it depends on the look I'm going for. Sometimes I feel them, sometimes I don't. So it just
everybody's
like
a maybe.
Depends.
Everybody's a maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Situational.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. All right. So
to me, I like the breaks in this.
We're gonna use gray sky. I think I said slate gray earlier. This is gray sky, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me sometimes. Look at the bottle I show you. Gray sky.
Is that a 1/2 inch angle?
Yes, it is. Terry Brown, look at me. 1/2 inch awesome angle. She's gonna be so proud. She was so proud of me working on my 1/2 inch angle here. All right. Let me know if I get off camera, Lindsay, because I'm not really paying attention, okay?
You're good.
Okay.
Mary Jane says, love it. Mine always comes out of the edges.
The paint?
When you're stenciling?
Yeah, when you're stenciling, is that what you mean? You need to offload your brush more if you've got paint coming out under it. So like, did you see how I was like rubbing my paint on the hair? So you need to look at that. That's how much I did just for those letters. So like less paint would be my suggestion to try.
And in my opinion, I always tend to get paint underneath, and this is just me, if I try and swirl.
Yes.
If I pounce, I don't.
Yes.
And maybe it's just me, but a lot of people are very successful swirlers.
Yeah, I am not.
However, am not. So that is that gray sky?
Gray sky, yes.
Yes, it is 111, Terry.
Yes, 111. I love this color. I use this one. I even have been shading some of my black with this color. So if I'm doing something black, I've been doing a little bit of shading that way. It's really cool. I love this color.
Terry says, I'm so proud. My boss keeps walking out to my desk while I am watching, but I am also eating lunch. Patrice said, shade the edges of the paw print.
Shade the edges of the paw prints? Okay, we can totally do that. We'll have to get a darker gray. We can totally do that, Patrice. I love how you guys help me come up with ideas on how to dress these up. Thank you, friend. Lindsay's my paint getter right now. She's getting my paints for me. Okay. And because we're going over these letters, I want to make sure that was all dry. That's why I hit it with the heat gun first, because we're kind of close on the edge on that B. I went over a little bit, so I just want to make sure that's dry. I don't want that to bleed. So, do you guys have the heated craft tool?
I do.
I do too, and I love it. I'm just curious if everybody else does. Or do you just use an old hairdryer? Because I know some people use that. That's what I was using in the office, actually, because I was base coating these and I wanted them to be dry so I could keep going. And so I was using a hairdryer too.
You know what?
Dry
That would have been good yesterday when my hair was soaking wet.
Yes, it's in the cabinet, Lindsay.
I completely forgot that we had that.
I did too until I got in there this morning to get stuff out, or this afternoon to get stuff out to base coat this. I was like, oh.
Because you definitely don't want to use the heated tool to blow dry your hair.
No, it's
hot.
way hotter. Way hotter. So who's going to do this one and paint a little cat at the bottom? Because I know somebody is. This would even be cute if you did like different paw prints, like the paw print background stencil in the back, Lindsay. That would be a good one to add to this.
Yeah. Mary Jane says, when you use really small stencils on rounded surfaces, what do you suggest? So not a flat surface, I'm assuming. So
suggest for stenciling or
for stenciling.
I think I'm confused on what she's asking me. How to hold it down?
What would you do? What do you suggest? How do you do it?
I would tape it for sure, and then I would probably work in sections. Like I would stencil, like if I had let's say I had like a bulb, like a clear Christmas bulb or something, and I was stenciling on like a Christmas bulb like that, I would tape it and tape the stencil to it and then just work in sections so that way your paint won't run. Because I'm thinking if you're moving that, it's going to run, right? I mean, in my brain.
Or a smear.
Or smear, yeah. So, and then that would also help with not getting paint underneath.
Now you could, I've never done this, but I have seen people do it on like YouTube videos and stuff. They use that stencil adhesive.
Yes.
which is like a spray.
Yeah, which we carry, but we don't have it on our website anymore because it has to ship UPS.
And it makes it
crazy expensive.
Yeah.
It might not be so bad now, actually, Lindsay, since the UPS rates are a little better.
But the only problem with that is a lot of people say it gets messy if you're like keeping the stencils because it makes them tacky.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've never personally done that, and I know Jen hasn't either, but I've seen people on YouTube be successful with that. So
that's an idea.
And I would say if it's not a flat surface, I would just take your time too.
Yes,
Definitely take your time.
And that's why I'm saying start and doing layers, like start in one spot and work its way around. Okay, I've got some zinc. I'm gonna shade my little paw prints with zinc since we've been asked to do that.
And she switched to her quarter inch angle.
I did, because it's a lot smaller area, guys. I got my quarter inch awesome angle here. Terry's yelling at the TV or the monitor right now. Jen, stop. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Lindsay, you're up. Talk. Just talk about something.
Talk about something?
Yeah.
You're the talker.
I know, but I'm concentrating. This is a small area. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. All right, guys. So I am working. Lindsay's not helping me out here. I am working on shading this, and I'm shading with zinc.
Terry says you can use the bigger brush, but control the amount of paint that you put on it to shade.
Terry, I love you. I absolutely adore you, and you're driving me crazy with the half-inch angle. I'm just teasing my friend.
Terry.
I'm just teasing. Chris keeps telling me to use it too. I know. She does. She's like, use that bigger angle. That's what she sounds like in my head. Do you guys do that? Like when you're talking about somebody and you're like, they're like this. And you say stuff, I'm like, that's what they sound like in my head.
I can hear Linda's voice.
When she talks.
When she types, I'm like, I know exactly what Linda
You know exactly how she said things.
Yes. She said, just wait until Wicked Weekend.
Oh, snap. I'm going to learn. I'm all about learning. I just need help. I just need help. I need somebody here to help me because I get nervous doing new stuff. I mean, I'll try it for you guys because I love you and I appreciate all the suggestions you guys give me. So I always try it. Sometimes I'm just a little bit a scaredy cat, which is a good way to be working on this, right? Since I'm a scaredy cat and this is about cats. I don't know why. I just can't do that.
Linda says she's taking your small brushes away.
I'll just get more off the shelf.
We have a stash.
We do, especially at this one. I'll just steal Chris's. Hers are in here. I'll just use hers and give her new ones. Because she can go one of them after I'm done. All right. This is cool. I like the gray inside, or the shade on the gray.
It looks like Arnold's paws.
It literally does. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is so Arnold. This is so him. He's a disaster, but he's just.
You can put that in his garage apartment.
Okay, I'll put it in his apartment.
You should put Arnold at the bottom.
I can't write like that. You'd have to do that. King of the garage.
Mary Jane says, are you guys going to have an open house in the future? Yes, we are having the Wicked Warehouse sale.
Yep.
October 30th and 31st.
Come see us!
From 9 to 3 each day. There will be demos and make and takes by Chris Hoy and Lurking Linda O'Connell.
I'm making our shirt that says Lurking Linda.
Lurking Linda. Both days. So come out and see us.
Yeah, come out and see us. Where's she from?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, you can make that drive. It's not terrible.
A hop, skip, and a jump.
It's not too bad. No. That one lady came the last time we did the open house from Pennsylvania. Jennifer.
I think, yeah.
From Pennsylvania. Check around with your chapter guys and see if anybody wants to come or.
And if you need information.
Yeah, you got the graphic glue. Can you get it to them?
There is a link on our website with like hotel information, airport information.
Yeah, it's all the information you need, guys. Hours that we're going to be open. In case you forget. We're excited to have everybody here. We got some cool stuff planned.
Sandy says hello.
Hi, Sandy. Are you working on your snowman?
She says I'll be painting this weekend.
Yay! She was so excited yesterday when I brought that into her.
Linda says the 1/4 inches for pine branches. That's it! Exclamation point.
She's crazy. If she only knew, I paint most of my projects completely with this brush.
She does.
Mostly everything completely. That one just didn't look as dark. Okay, gotta do those little puffs on the other side now.
Toe beans.
Toe beans!
Toe beans.
But yeah, the open house is awesome. We'll be here. You can shop. We're gonna have sales on everything in the store. Is gonna be on sale.
So Mary Jane is outside of Pittsburgh, 50 miles east.
Okay, so she's a little bit further than Pittsburgh. Okay, all right. You could make that. You can come, Mary Jane. I know you can. Grab a carpool buddy and come on down. There's a lot of cool stuff here to do too. Make a weekend of it. Get a hotel room, stay. You can come talk to Chris and Linda, Lindsay and I. Check out all this stuff. Because there's we talk about that. We have meetings quite frequently about like stuff to do and like how to showcase things and everything. There's so much on our website. And I know people get overwhelmed by it. That's why when we do these videos on Thursdays, we send you to CD Stencils because it's a smaller group of things to shop out of. I think it's more shoppable just because there's not as many categories and items.
I mean, there's probably 20% of.
You're right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
there's
not
20%
as much
of the items of Cover Distributing's items on CD Stencils.
So
that tells you how many items are on Cover Distributing.
Yeah, if you get overwhelmed on Cover Distributing, check out CD Stencils. Especially for stencils, but we do have some surfaces on there. There's brushes on there, some brush care stuff's on there, the white gel pens on there, like the splatter brushes on there, like all kinds of the cool stuff is on there. So, okay.
So Terry asked a question
Yes.
about the cat in stencil 20277. Thinking about putting it on top and bottom of this one.
What stencil is that?
So it's this one. She wanted to know how big that cat is.
Ooh, how big?
So to put it in perspective, Terry, that stencil is 10 3/4 inches wide.
Yes.
By 10 3/4 inches tall. So that cat
he's pretty big.
Pretty but big. He's probably 7 inches wide.
Yes. I would say easily
5 inches tall.
Yeah.
So he's a good size.
I don't think he's going to fit here, Terry.
He's not gonna
this
fit.
spot here, let me get this ruler here. Tell you, he won't fit on the top or the bottom. This is about 8 1/4 inches wide, but from like the bottom of the cat, like if I just go to the bottom of the A for the cat, this is only like 2.5 inches. So he's pretty big. But yeah, it's a cool stencil. I do love that stencil.
Now, if you did a bigger surface, that would look great. But
if you did a bigger surface, sure.
See, I don't think we have any other kitties. The only other one is that one that is the letter A, but I don't think that would work. The one that says dogs have owners, cats have staff.
Yeah.
There's 20280 that has a cat face on it that may work. I don't know. You could take a look at that one. Joan says Michigan coming in October.
Yay! I love it when you guys come. It's going to be so much fun. A lot of cool stuff to happen. Okay.
Are you using a 1/2 inch?
Yes, I was.
She's using a
I was
1/2
trying to fix that up a little bit because it was kind of a mess. Okay, so I don't think we need anything else. Do you?
No.
You guys think it's good? If I did anything, I would do something to the black letters.
I don't think it needs it.
You don't think so? What? Not even a little dry brush?
Oh, okay. You twisted my arm.
Maybe a little dry brush?
Maybe a little dry brush.
Okay, let's do, I got my number 2, diverse dry brush. And I'm going to use, I think, white, because I have the gray, because I have the white in the background. Let's do white. So I've got Snow White, got my number 2 diverse dry brush. People are like, why is she whispering?
Why is she whispering?
It's just because,
Why didn't we do anything?
I also didn't say I have my Sam's Club paper plate here. So hashtag Sam's Club. One of these days. I'm hoping. One of these days in my dreams, I'm going to get that sponsorship.
We will lose it if we get like a package.
Oh my gosh, if Sam's Club sends me a box of paper plates, I would love it. Somebody tag Sam's Club. I need this. Okay, so I'm just going to dry brush a little bit on my letters here just to kind of give them a little bit of highlight, I guess. Can you see that?
Nope.
You can't? I can.
I can't.
Okay. Okay.
Well, just because I can't see it.
Well, no, I wanted to be able to see it.
Oh, there you go. I can see it now.
Okay.
I believe you now.
Okay.
I didn't believe you before.
See guys, what I have to deal with? I make decisions and she's like, no.
It's kind of funny. We had a meeting today and because Jen's going to be gone for the next 2 weeks, as you know. And Jen gives Papa John a hard time. That's what
it's my job here. It's my job here. I keep things interesting.
We keep saying it's going to be so quiet because Jen, believe it or not, Jen's the loud one. I don't know if you knew that. And I told him when they were walking out, I said, it's going to be quiet next 2 weeks. And he's like, it is. And I said, no, wait a minute. Didn't you say you could show me how to be?
I was like, I can help you.
She's gonna help me be like her, and he looked at me and shook his head. No.
he can only handle one of us, Lindsay.
So, in other words, it's gonna be super quiet here the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, call Lindsay and talk to her next 2 weeks, guys, because she's gonna be bored without me. I keep things interesting in this place, that's for sure. I like this. I'm glad I decided to do. I'm glad I talked to you into letting me do this, Lindsay.
Yeah.
See how that works out, guys?
Like, no, you can't do that.
No. Can you see it now?
Yes.
You like it?
Yes.
Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. I think we're good. I don't think we need to do anything else to this. I think it looks fantastic, guys. I love it. Okay, so this is our 14-inch old Springfield plaque. That is the piece that we designed this on. It's perfect because from here to here is the size of this stencil. You guys, I know I always tell you I have a crooked eye. So it's perfect because you can line it right up to the corners there and you are all set, okay? We use the Life is Better with Cats stencil. It's got these 2 little adorable paw prints on it. I used lamp black for my black, so Life is with. And then I used salted caramel for my Better and Cat. And then I used gray sky for my paw prints, my little feeties. And then I highlighted that with zinc. And I also did that on the outside, the gray sky. So that's today's project, guys. Awesome. That was a good one. I like it. This is a cute one. I'm going to have to put this up in my garage, I think. We'll have to take this home with Arnold.
Yeah, you can paint Arnold's garage.
Because it's definitely, we'll put Arnold's garage on. Put Arnold in the garage
on his second floor.
On his second floor in his little cat tower. Yeah. My husband would be like, stop bringing crap home for the cat. Okay, so that's the plan. That's what happened today. We did this awesome piece. All of the stuff's available at cdstencils.com. You can hop over there and grab any of those pieces. We will be back next week with a recorded video, guys. So there's going to be a recorded video. I've already done it. It's Mine Here Biscuits and Life Will Be Gravy. So we already did that video. That one's done. And Lindsay, I think, already has it scheduled to post for next week. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be there for that. We'll be back on Wednesday with another recorded video for our Thanksgiving tiered tray, or for Wednesday for our Thanksgiving tiered tray pieces. That is the Thankful Blessed. So that's there. And Chris will be live next week. I'm not sure what she's doing, but she's live next week. But on Tuesday, pay attention to online, like to Facebook and stuff, because they usually post when she's going to go live. So pay attention to that.
It lately has been, she's
a little earlier,
about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So
check online. Or, if you're on YouTube and you click the little bell, you'll get alerts when one of us go live and do stuff like that too. So that way you won't miss any of our fun stuff. We will get a photo of this and put it on the website with the colors that we use. If you guys have any questions, you can call us or email info@cdwood.com. That goes straight to Lindsay. That's the quickest way to get an answer is email, because phones here, you just never know if somebody's going to be able to get to the phone. So yeah.
Terry says, have a wonderful vacation.
Thank you so much, Terry. I sure will. It's going to be great. I'll take lots of pictures.
I'll miss you.
I miss you guys. Okay, have a great day.
All right.
Oh, no, I thought, did you have something else?
No.
Oh, okay, you said, so I was like, oh, what, I don't want to cut somebody off if somebody has something. Okay, guys, have an amazing day. We will see you next week with that recorded video. I'll be back in about 3 weeks. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye.